of Strahd.
Wow.
Last time on Curse of Strahd, you all had entered the Death House once again to finish it off once and for all, having managing to dig into the large basement sack that it was dragging around. You entered through and found two graves, having to fight through massive mounds of flesh that were constantly throwing paralyzing spit at you, the Death House constantly trying to chip away and bite down, throwing acid. You all managed to eventually fight your way through, make it to the basement, and instead of choosing to sacrifice anything there, you managed to find Walter's body, discarded into a heap. With Walter's body, you were instead managing to bring it back over to their grave, and Teresa was originally attempting to convince Walter that they were dead to pass on, but then decided that, in fact, it perhaps was more prudent to tell Walter that they had gathered a new family here and to stay inside of this plane of existence. Having succeeded at that, Walter now stands here. The floor itself is actually warped upward as if in the form of a small baby. Rose and Thorn seem to not notice his incongruity at all and seem to be trying to play with Walter, poking at them and laughing and having fun. You are all now here in the top floor of what was formerly the Death House, but now is just house.
Atreus had refused to be a part of any of the shenanigans and proceeded to go down the stairs and try to make his way out to go meet with Strahd.
Right. I can reveal what. Well, one thing that you notice, Atreus, is that the Banshee is still down there as you like.
No, he went down the same way that they got in, so
Oh,
through
okay.
the basement sack, if you will.
Oh, if you head back over to that area, you notice that it is actually closed up in the spot where it was originally damaged.
Well, I imagine this is either a house or some sort of thing, so maybe he might make a motion for Walter to let him out.
Okay. Walter does not understand anything as you tell him it. However, Rose seems to understand and tells it over to Walter, being like, Walter, let's help them. As Walter's form here disappears momentarily, and down in the basement area, as you see the hole open up in that little section.
Yep, and Atreus will leave through the hole.
Alright.
Walter returns back over here to an expectant Rose and Thorn. Waves to Atreus as she finishes off the tumors downstairs.
He'll wave back.
After is gonna look for something to punch.
There were probably some tumors for you to punch down there, as Ava's also working on them.
I don't know, after is gonna go punch things.
It is quiet.
It is quiet.
And the area next to them, as in this area, where they are currently being occupied, or like somewhat of floors and wood around here. Oh, this little area? You reach over and Walter licks you as you try and chip off something loose from them. It comes off without too much issue. It is a little aberrant growth of sorts. It kind of just moves about to and fro inside of wherever it is that you placed it. The vial is now in your possession.
Thanks, Walter.
Actually, thinking about that, Atreus, you said you were the one who slew the monster, or claimed credit for it.
Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, yes. When he said that to To Rose and Thorn? Yeah.
Yeah. So as you're about to leave, Rose actually pops up from the side over there. And they go, wait, hold on. But, Mister, before you go, we have something.
Atreus will turn to the kid. And he's like, yeah, and how can I help you? Or what do you have, I guess?
Upstairs, upstairs. As you all just saw like Rose momentarily phase through the floor, Atreus at the same time that they had phased in near to you, as they bring you upstairs.
Whenever Atreus is talking to any of the kids, he takes off his helmet for the brief time that he's not there, or when he's talking to them.
Thorn will wait here as Rose brings you down. As they reach over to the Banshee, they just go, hello, sorry. Just quietly walk by. And just sing sorry the whole time.
Can Atreus do the same, or do I have to roll stealth all the entire time?
No, the Banshee is looking at you. But even when you do like little creaks and sounds, they seem more forgiving of it. They bring you over down one more floor and... Actually, 2 more floors even. Down to the first floor down here. Let me see if I get this right. Yes, there we go. Rose will bring you over into this room down here. Oh wait, no, sorry, it's 4 above that one, my bad. I'm good at topology, geography, whatever else. Yes, I will tell you that in just a moment, Ava. Oh, sorry. Rose will go ahead and open up this door here. You know, you're pretty sure it was locked previously. Hold on. They crawl under the bed for a moment. And as they do, you hear a click from outside. As this little wall piece right here turns open. It's my little secret stash.
Is there that skeleton still there?
It is.
Oh my god, is this where they keep their cigarettes?
Yeah, you see Rose just phase through the skeleton as they reach into the chest and then grab a few things.
Atreus is like eyebrow raised at the skeleton there and just wonders, oh lord, there's another one.
They pick something out. And another thing. And another thing. It's not much, but as thanks, now we can go see our dad again. And move around the house and everything, and I was told this is what good kids do. As they go ahead and give you what looks like a little ring that's kind of dusty and worn. A flower that seems kind of wilted, and also a doll that looks like half orcish.
I mean, he's not gonna say no to the kind gestures of a child, even if he has absolutely no idea what any of these are.
We can.
Not much.
Do you think we could trade, maybe?
Atreus has a look at the 3 items. He said a doll, a ring, and some sort of wilted flower.
Yeah, it's like a let me put the description of each one. One of them was like a wilted flower, a half orcish doll, and a worn ring.
What kind of flower?
It looks kind of like a rose.
Do they look all like do they look magical in nature?
Do you have Arcana?
I do.
I do not.
Probably.
Probably.
Question mark?
I inspect the device.
Wait, was Cabal with us, or he just magically appeared next to me?
I mean, you have to go back upstairs at some point anyway, so if you bring it up to Cabal at that point.
Cabal might have just been wandering the house, to be honest.
I mean, if Cabal was next to him or anywhere around him, he probably would have handed it to him.
As you go and look at it, Cabal, yeah, these are definitely magical in nature, and in fact, not only that are magical, they are exuding very strong magic to your senses, if you're a perceptive arcanist. Even if you're not, intentionally doing it one way or another, it's like a passive noticing.
What kind of magic are they exuding?
The kind that magic items would.
Like enchanting,
Yes.
School of enchanting. There you go. That thing.
Just moving something. Right? Peering over at Rose and asking them about this, Sarisa. They go, oh, yes! Have you met them? They're so cute and they're so nice. Walter can't see them, though. They're not old enough to. When they're bigger, they can.
Alright, I guess at this point, once receiving the reward, then Atreus will proceed to leave.
Alright. And you head out. As Rose continues talking over to Sarisa here. And I forgot about your question, Ava. I'll go ahead and tell you that in a moment. Oh yes, they sleep a lot. I think they don't like being in that stuffy room too much. Their names were... They tell you the names of the 3 dogs.
Dog one, dog
I don't
two,
know what their
dog
names
three.
are. I did not come up with names for the 3 dogs. Rose knows what they are, however, and proceeds to tell you the name of the 3.
That's fair.
Why not just name
And
that for
how does
flowers?
she
I mean, Rose and Thorn.
awaken
So
them?
just like Daisy, Lily, and... Shoot, I'm running out of names here. Petunia, there you go.
Sure, canonical now. Daisy, Petunia, and whatever the other
Lily.
one he said was. Lily. Mhm. It's a little on the nose, I think, but it's okay.
How do you awaken them?
You just have to hit them on the snout real hard. Watch, I'll show you.
Oh boy.
They will walk you all the way downstairs if you will follow them over
Oh,
to the them. But as they enter into the room, the Mastiffs are not there. Oh, weird. Maybe somebody left a window open. I'm sure they'll be back. They never leave this room.
Yeah.
Wait,
Nice
so
emoji.
she said that Walter can't see them?
That's in. Oh, that's in. The Walter's too young, and the dogs are too big. I don't think you should give a baby to a dog that big. That's probably a bad idea.
See, that's what you mean. So I know Cereza didn't see this, but we do recall that the last time we were here, the
Nice.
death house was reconstructing the dogs, right?
Yes, you have heard at least that the dogs there had been burnt in a fire, but when you arrived, they were clearly not burnt in a fire.
Okay. I'll take Rose back upstairs.
I'm trying to put the house in kind of order, like take the covers and stuff and clean it.
Mhm.
I'll see if the broom attacks me. If it doesn't, I'll ask the broom nicely to clean the house.
PK to broom, let's go.
Let's go. So you're cleaning things up as you remove this blanket. Right underneath it is still the skeleton that was looked like it was holding onto a baby-sized object, which at this point was almost certainly Walter. There's that skeleton that's right there.
Yeah.
For the rest, it's just mostly miscellaneous dusty furniture and the like, of which you are easily able to organize and make nice and tidy. Ava, your question, a description of this marked and map in terms of condition, like how the house looks?
No, like the thing that's like yellow circled.
The rug that we took
Oh.
last.
I see that rug. The rug is there again. Its condition looks like a rug. Good. Not unused.
Do we
It's,
take
it's,
it?
it's a rug.
Cool, yeah. Like, I will probably take the rug. She ain't got a rug.
Do you have a way of... I guess you just ask Rose to enter that room, they'll let you. So, do you have a reason for taking the rug? As Rose watches. Huh? Why are you taking it?
I will say she's examining it.
Oh,
We're gonna get it dry cleaned now.
it's okay. That would make sense. You all can do so many different things. You can slay monsters, you can clean rooms, you can check rugs. Otherwise, they will accept any other questions or requests at this point, but if there's nothing else, then what will you do as Atreus has exited the house?
I'm just gonna look out the window and watch Atreus. Is Strahd still there? 'Cause-
You look outside and you do not see any sign of Strahd from here.
okay.
I'll also
guys-
go outside with Atreus.
Alright.
Do you guys want to take a rest first?
I mean,
If it's now is safe, I think that's okay.
You do not feel unsafe in here.
Mhm.
There seems to be nothing attacking you. Just these three
Thanks.
who are who have been
Thanks
reunited.
for the reassurance.
Every now and then, like you feel the house kind of move slightly, but like nowhere near with the intensity it had before. It just kind of like lifts a little bit and then falls back down without much issue. Like very, very slowly and very softly.
Is it going in a...
Okay, I'll sleep here.
It's not raining, is it?
No, it is. I don't think it's ever rained in your entire time here in Barovia.
Okay. Cool. If that's the case, then, well, assuming if we do take a rest, and assuming this is like a balcony outside, Ava will probably take a rest there with the rug. She does not like the house. She doesn't want to sleep inside the house. But the
rug in
balcony will do.
possession. The rug in possession. You find that balcony, and yeah, you can find somewhere easily enough to sleep there. You see Atreus and Viri beneath you, not too far away. Is this a short rest or a long rest you're trying to take?
A long rest? What's that?
The mount.
Pretty cool.
Mount.
Not Rexo.
Long rest?
Alright,
Yeah.
so you are attempting to take a long rest?
We need a teleportation.
Oh,
this
whoops.
time?
Mm-hmm.
That was an accident. Whoops, whoops, whoops.
Why are they so
Oh no!
big? What did you do?
It just keeps getting more and more disheveled.
There we go. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good now. It's fixed. It's Rek'Sai has been fixed.
Long mount.
I needed to
Not
make
scratch.
Rek'Sai's HP not cover yours. So I was adjusting it. Yeah, you take your long rest. Cabal, will you choose to try and identify those items if you like heard, saw, whatever?
I do.
Alright.
Would I have to do anything particular, or just
spend time with the item.
Let's
You have the
spend time with
identify
that.
spell, I think, right?
That too, but you can also just, 1 hour, spend time with it, figure it out.
Your choice. What would you like to do?
Several ways to go about it.
the choice is yours. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and cast detect magic and ritual.
Right? It is. They are definitely magical because they are magical items.
I think it's identify that you need to cast.
Identify, you're right.
Alright, with identify, you are able to ritual cast identify, and with that, you find out. As you're outside and taking a look at the items, well, inside the house they seem dusty and worn, and other things. Outside, they look quite a bit more, how to say, alive, not dusty. The wilted rose, for example, it's actually quite a bit more like as if it were an actual rose. And as you
Wait,
identify
this happens
it,
when
they,
this happens when they step outside of the house?
yes, when you bring those items outside, they seem like they're not dusty and worn.
Oh.
You as if you
Does it change that dramatic?
Hmm?
Does it change that dramatic?
It is quite dramatic compared to the inside. Like the rose, for example, was completely wilted inside, but outside, as you hold it in your hand, it even releases a very large vine out of it.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Can I have it? Woo!
I'm pretty sure it's for you.
Yay! That's so cool.
The
Oh,
ring.
Wow.
You look over the ring. And as you look over the
Damn.
doll.
These pulled from Griffin's saddlebag? Because both those pictures.
Yeah, I like using the pictures from Griffin's Saddleback. They're very, very nice. And D&D-ish in style. But the actual items and descriptions and names and everything are completely and absolutely different.
Oh man. I'm actually so happy. This looks amazing.
Oh my god, that orc doll is so ugly. I love it. It's so cute.
Not ugly, it's just cute. I like it.
Half
Rawr.
orcish, half devilish.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
If no one wants it, probably.
I'd like them. After emotions, that he'd probably like the ring if possible, or that he shows interest in the ring.
Give the ring to him.
I'm just
What's a whirling
rereading it.
wind?
What is it?
Punish the saving throws and always under the effect of protection from good and evil. It's always a nice one. Nice benefit.
I really like the doll.
Yeah.
Like, that's a sick item. I'd fucking use it. I don't know if it fits my character, but it's cool. So if no
Okay,
one wants
long or
it, I'll
short
take
rest?
it, well.
Alright, so
man.
for the whip, I don't think there's any disputing that one for Leo, in which case Leopold, you can get that one. Does anybody else want to if there's no consensus on who gets something, that we can just randomly go for it in that case? We're rolling need or greed. Basically.
The ring is nice, but the unfortunate part is it requires an attunement, and I don't have one right now. So
Can always attune to it later.
yeah. So I'm pretty much down for handing the items out.
Then, if there's no
There's
contest,
one
the
attunement slot, but probably not that interested. It's probably better on other people.
Vibrant Rose goes to Halfgren, and Wanton Memento to Doll. Who else besides Sarisa, or is it just Sarisa? Then, if no contest, then Sarisa, you have the Wanton Memento on your person.
Nice.
You all finish a
Being charmed is going to be so good for me because that could be so bad with my int sage.
charms are generally wisdom saves.
Oh, okay then.
I mean, that's barely better.
Yeah. Well, it's still better.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
go ahead.
Then, you all finish up your long rest here. Another Barovian
I
day
guess
goes by.
I guess Atreus takes his long rest outside And I guess a little bit of the portion of time, just so that I make maximum use of my Mask of the Beast, can I continue training Love and the other spider in the ways of independence?
Yes. You attempt to help them become independent.
All right. So I'm just gonna do three animal handling checks.
Yes.
All right. So I guess these would normally be at disadvantage, but they are at advantage because they are charmed. So at normal then. Oh wait, I need to also roll for it. So 16 plus 2, so 18 on that one.
Mm.
And then 2 more.
Oh, nice. That 20 and a
24. 24 and 19.
That you are noticing that Love is starting to express themselves a little bit more now, as they were already like they got one word in before, now they got in like a few words now. Wow, making progress. Making progress.
We take those.
Your long rest is finished. In which case, let me go ahead and just bring you over to.
What kind of have there been any sort of creatures? I wasn't here last time to collect the materials for food.
I think it was just the house.
And the tumors.
We're gonna be eating tumors then.
Oh god.
Oh god. And it's going to be delicious, but oh god.
I know it's temporary hit points, but if you're cooking tumors, Ava is abstaining from eating tumors. She'll just have her trial rations. It's not worth
I'll
the
just eat
temporary
the
hit
tumors.
points.
I just eat the tumors. I trust Cabal.
Alright, Cabal,
Or Hector
please
just
describe
wolf it
what you're
down.
doing with these tumors. And the reason that Glyph
real
warding
quick.
is in the children's room now.
I can choose the who's affected by warding wind, right?
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh god.
You, if you didn't tell you this was a tumor, you would have never known.
Yeah, it's the most delicious tumor. It's a truffle, not a tumor.
We're having that's exactly what I was about to say. I was gonna say a tumor truffle with some I'm sorry. I meant to blank.
House acid too.
No. It's a tumor truffle with leukemia sauce.
Oh god, that's awful.
After wolf sit down happily.
It
So
the seared outside gives a nice awful, but not awful. OFFAL.
Okay, how much temp HP? Awful.
14, I think.
Nice.
6 plus 4 plus 4.
14.
We get half our hit die back on a long rest, don't we?
Yeah, you get half your hit dice back.
Nice.
As you give her a example, they go, "Oh, thank you. It looks so nice. I'll keep it." they immediately try turning it into a necklace to wear, if it wasn't already one.
You can totally wear it.
If you're all outside the house here, you see it occasionally dip down for some of the water here. And actually, in just a short moment, as it like moves a little bit, the basement sack of sorts just detaches. It just falls right there, and the house needs less legs in order to move about.
So the basement, it's not there anymore?
It just detached, like it's just a big slump of a rock and mud that is now just sitting right there like a little tower.
Atreus wonders if they just left Mr. and Mrs. Durst in there.
Not even that. The crypt is there too.
So I have a question. You guys know those what is it? Those two bracelets that we had. If we're
Which
not
one?
using them, those two
Yeah, we can-
bracelets where like if you like scratch one, the same thing appears on the other side.
Oh,
The
right,
link
that one,
bracelet.
yeah.
If we're
Mhm.
not using them, can we give one to Rose?
Yeah, we can.
Yep.
We can put it with the glyph of warding. So if it the glyph pops, it breaks it and we know, right?
Yeah.
Nice, good.
Then, along with the amulet, Rose receives a linked bracelet.
The glyph
think
doesn't harm.
Since we haven't touched it in so long, I think Fulu actually had one, so that would probably just be Fulu's.
Mhm.
All right.
All right.
Alrighty.
Ah.
How many
Yeah.
teleportation?
Yeah,
Has it been a new dawn?
Yes.
Ooh, alright.
Maybe
Also,
before
how many
we,
temp hit points do we get? Sorry, 11.
14.
Oh,
Before we go back to
God
exploring
damn it.
Barovia, before we go
Okay.
back to exploring
charges.
Barovia Desert, as it appears, if it's never rained, we should probably go pick up Irene and from the arena from Barovia Village, where we're nearish.
Wait, is that where she is? I thought she was taken by Strahd.
Strahd said that she was back at Barovia Village.
yeah.
Yeah. I think.
Well, we made
whatever
our
happens-
way here before. I think we could just probably head back to Barovia. I don't think we don't have to use any specific. We necessarily need to use the teleport.
I think we should go with the house because whatever happens, I think it's better for the house to be near. Barovia.
I disagree.
I really don't want this to be like left in the wilderness.
They'll be fine. Plus, they can always call us if necessary, thanks to the linked bracelets.
Would you rather
Mhm.
cause a riot wherever we go because you have a literal house following, like evil-looking house following us?
Well, I said something about the stable part. Actually, out of curiosity, I'm gonna go to the archive and ask if it would go into the stable portal normally without hurting it, but leave every living thing outside.
Oh, that was quite the question. You're not sure about the difficulty of this, though it sounds pretty hard. Go and make the Christmas saves.
Okay, if it sounds pretty hard, I will wait till we get to a long rest.
Okay.
Wait, didn't
Aren't
we
we at
get
a
the
long
long
rest right now?
I mean, as in right before long rest, because I didn't do it last night. Unless you want to retroactively let me do it previous night, but
Sure, you can do it the previous night then. Go for it.
Okay.
See if your archive finds you the information. It does not, as you were overwhelmed by the exhaustion.
okay. Try
And
again,
then you go
maybe.
to sleep. You're like, stupid
That's what I
archive.
do.
Immediately go back to sleep.
Hacking archive. Alright, let's go.
Alright, it's not a far journey from here. Are you going to summon the owls to get you there, or are you just going to huff it? I mean, it's not too far. It's what, like 10 miles? You can.
Yeah, I think I think we'll be able to hoof it. The last time the giant owls were only necessary to try getting there faster.
Mm-hmm.
You arrive uneventfully back over to the village of Barovia. Let me go ahead and.
That's pretty good.
Arriving back, the vampires spawn continue to be patrolling around on the roofs, watching the ground floor, and looking about.
I guess we'll be going in
I-
this way.
One
Or
second,
whatever way.
before we need to decide what to do with the bodies of the kids. Like if we don't
Oh.
want the we don't want
Atreus
the
will go
house to be-
report to Father Donovich.
Hold on, let them finish.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Continue.
We need to decide what to do with the bodies of the kids. We don't want the bodies to be left too far away from the house in case we fail to
Just kept.
put them to rest, so it's easier for the next person finding them. So can't we go and take the Walter's coffin and the other coffins and keep it inside the house somewhere?
Those coffins are currently now in the basement sack that has been detached.
Can we take it from the basement sack before we come here?
Yeah, in
Why?
fact, it's almost like it's melting at that point. Like, as by the next day, there's no house to support it. That basement is just kind of
Oh.
falling apart. You were able to reach in and take it without any issue.
Okay. So let's bury them and let's keep it like very clear who they are and how to put them to rest if needed.
I mean, we have the plots of land at least that Donovich was making for us to bury. So I mean, if we got the coffins, then we don't even need coffins anymore, or at least not.
Yeah, we just need the
not that we ordered.
bodies.
So yeah, we can just place the. Wait, I thought we had the bodies.
Yeah,
What
we
their
have
bodies in
the
Bologna?
Rose and Thorn, but not Walter. We can pick Walter too and keep all of them in the same place.
Probably. So
Yeah.
I guess we can go ahead and report to the Father Donovich with all the new information we have, or at least that's
Alright.
what Atreus will do.
You head over to the church. The vampires are watching you all the way. As you get over to Father Donovich's place, you see that there is a pile of dire wolves next to their door that are dead. As Donovich looks like they're currently straining to try and pick one of these up. Oh,
Atreus will pick one up for him. All right, we
Oh,
hope you
thank
have
you.
those holes ready.
mhm. Thank you so much. I not as spry as I used to be. As you enter in, right, where to the door's feeding room, essentially, you see that it's gotten a little bit more sophisticated since last time you were in here. There is now a second door, essentially. You know, like how airlocks work, similar, akin to that, where they set the dire wolf down, and then they close that one door, and you're like, Doro, we got you something a bit more substantial this time. Oh, Father, thank you! You hear horrible slurping noises from the inside.
Oh no.
Atreus just winces just a little bit, but like he intends to keep his promise to Father Donovich. We'll find a cure eventually. Eventually.
I'm grateful. As you can see, this pile of direwolves appeared here, and I'm not quite sure from where. I'm not one to question it too
Probably
much.
arena.
I
That's
inspect
it.
the bodies. How long ago have these been slain?
Less than a day ago.
I got the
Hey,
blood for.
Atreus has a look at these direwolves and it's like, you did make sure that these were safe for consumption, right? Not some sort of trick?
Well, no. It just didn't cross my mind, though I suppose they start casting detect poison and disease on it. I mean, it doesn't seem like... I don't even know if Doru can be poisoned.
Well,
Can
couldn't
you?
hurt to be try. Well, or couldn't hurt to be sure, just in case.
Could be filled with holy water. Like the blood is contaminated with holy water.
Before you do that, I gathered 2 vials of blood.
You gather some blood from the dire wolves. It's a little stagnant, but you're able to get it without too much issue. Well, a vampire with food poisoning, isn't that the most funny thing?
That is a bit amusing. Alright, sorry.
Cabal says, you really should be more careful not to violate AD standards.
Excuse me?
You can just ignore him. Now, about the plot of land, or at least
Oh,
the
yes.
graves. Are they ready?
Yes, both of them as you requested.
Thanks. As I guess, he'll retrieve the coffins and with the bodies from Leo.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Oh.
guess he'll ask Donovich to lead him to the places where to bury them.
And so they do, as you find a small little plot of land right here. Is Alenka about? Yes, as you enter the tavern while all this is going down. Alenka is in fact about. Inside of the tavern. They always seem to be in the tavern, really.
While they're doing the burial arc, Ava will just ask if Alenka has seen Arena recently.
Oh! Hello, welcome! It's told me all about you. Yes, they're out just outside the woods right now. But they'll be back shortly. Don't worry.
So
I
we need
insight
to,
check that.
Yeah, go ahead and make the actively suspicious about them.
Hell yeah. God damn it.
Are you proficient in insight at all, by the way?
I don't believe so.
With the 2, I doubt that.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised. You'd have to have some mega negative int modifier.
I think I can add something to it. Oh wait, no, that makes something else. Never mind.
Well,
Do you want
I
me
am.
to ask her? Like, she can't really lie to me.
Wow, I rolled
I
fucking
see.
shit.
Rather paranoid of a party, aren't we?
Here, do you want me to roll?
That's all happening in there. So I'm guessing
Yeah, I
this
mean,
is
you
taking
guys
place
are
here at the
TP
burial.
from the.
Yeah, I was like, is it?
Yeah, I do.
TPing back and forth as a situation
Back
requires.
and forth. I mean,
Just
I
literally
didn't.
booking
I guess
it.
I didn't really say where I was. I don't know if Cereza had an interest in going to the church. I just kind of put my token where everyone else was.
Yeah.
Go where you want. I mean,
party.
this is just a mission Atreus wanted to finish. So
Yeah, then we'll let that finish as those people in the tavern will have their moment in just a second. There at the two large areas, there is very clearly marked graves. One for Rose and one for Thorn. Although not quite with the same name that they had before. Cerisa, I give you what you requested.
Good thing.
We need
Right.
what is it called? We need a one for Walter too later. Father Donovich, we need to tell you who those children are. And we need you to keep this information in case we die and other adventures come. We need to make sure that this information does not fade away. Yes?
I will keep it in mind, yes.
Those are Rose, Thorn, and Walter Durst from the house that left. They are trapped in this world and we have no way to help them yet. We need to keep them here safe and happy before something terrible happens to them and to everyone else. Please.
They just nod.
Keep them protected. Please give them their last rites. They deserve that.
And Zordanovich does in the name of the Sun Lord. As they're lowered back down and the dirt is placed back over. The graves are but at a standstill. As around this time you see it is just about when all of those ghosts from all across the graveyard rise up and begin their walk, marching over toward Castle Ravenloft.
Do they march towards Castle Ravenloft?
the ghosts from the graveyard. This actually
Yeah,
happened. Like,
Yeah,
in
this
first
happened
session.
like on session
know.
1.
Yeah, but Rose and Thorn, they don't, right?
No, there's no ghosts there at all.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay.
Meanwhile, at the
Right,
tavern.
and I guess meanwhile at the tavern.
Alenka is currently being suspicious on as all three of you are just doing insight checks on them. Why are you all
For the
looking at me
record-
funny like that?
We
It
just-
doesn't seem to lying.
Okay. Ava will apologize and say it's been a long night and she's just conscious, you know, of where Arena is because
Oh,
she is a dear traveling companion.
Oh yes, and you're very dear to them as well. You should know. That girl, she keeps to herself too much. I tell you. I'm telling them they need to be more open. But you? Oh, they're looking at you specifically, Ava. They have a very high opinion of you. Just keep that in mind.
Ava smiles like, well, thank you. And she goes to leave, slightly embarrassed.
Sorry, this Snickers.
It doesn't take too long, otherwise. Barring any other further questions for, Alenka there.
I do have some.
Yeah.
Alenka, did my letters get delivered? The letters I wrote, like, way back when, for my dad?
Oh yes, they were delivered out just fine. Getting them back in is sometimes a little bit more difficult. It's a little bit slow, but if they have read them back, it should arrive.
Thank you. That's it.
Food.
I want to ask Alenka. So I heard there was a werewolf attack that occurred not too long ago. Is that correct?
Oh yes, yes. It drove away some of my business for a moment. Terrible thing indeed. Irina was telling me all about it and how some of you were there and swooped in and saved the day. Like a bunch of superheroes.
Superhero.
It's a superhero.
How often do these werewolves bother this town?
The werewolves haven't to bother here, and I'd say... You see them kind of put their hands and muse a little bit. Last time was probably about 20 years ago or something. No, 40. Yes, 40. It's been quite a while.
Telling the truth.
Yeah, like as far as you have insight, not do you have expertise or just straight proficiency in it?
I think I have expertise. I don't know. I don't.
Well, in any case, even with just proficiency, you can read their body language pretty much perfectly because they have no deception skill whatsoever. They're telling you the truth on this.
Okay. I'll thank her and leave.
It's 2 hours go by. Eventually, moving back into town is Irina. Oh. Hello, everyone. How did it... Sorry about... You know... How are you all?
Don't worry about it. We're fine. I think everything went pretty well. No one was really at risk, I don't think. It was good.
No.
How about you?
I'm fine. Strahd brought me back over here to the village and simply asked me to defend around with the other vampire spawns for a while. Not much else to it, and that's what I've been doing. So
That's all he asked.
that's all they asked.
See,
Unusual request.
indeed.
How's what she's feeling?
They feel nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Very nervous.
I
Well, I guess that means it's that time to continue, isn't it?
Is my passive insight pick anything up?
Hmm?
Or passive perception? Whichever
Your
one.
Well, your passive perception doesn't seem to notice anything particular.
I think I'm gonna
Okay.
head out. Let's see.
Right.
Sorry.
Alright, see you later, Jedio. Thanks for joining as Hafter goes and takes a well-needed rest after punching out so many tumors.
Bye bye.
Oh, there is one other thing. Angarica. They were helping me out taking out some of the wolves, so they haven't returned yet. Said something about burning it all down. I didn't question them. If you're looking for them, that's where they are.
Oh, so is Angarica there as an NPC or is with
It's an
coming
NPC.
back? No.
That's where they are, though. If you're looking for where Angarica is, they are currently burning wolves to cinders.
Okay.
Just on the
Yeah.
perfumed village, and sometimes returns.
Okay. I'll see if I
Um,
can.
I wish to go back to the shop where we initially sold the rug. Curiosity.
I'm trying to remember where you did. Also, I'm just going to put Angarica over here. That indicate that they are in this city.
Next to the beans would be appropriate.
Oh, it is. You're right. You're right. Here be beans. Perfection. Perfection. They're next to the beans. Which shop was it that you sold it to? Actually, I do not remember.
I believe we just sold it to that shop that was just selling casual non-magic stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
You head over into the shop. Ding. Hey, what is it that you need? Not that it matters
Fix it
much
up.
anyway.
She will peer around for the rug.
There is no rug in sight. Alright, Ava's you got a spy on Irina.
I'm gonna just like see like if she has any like wounds or anything out of the ordinary.
No, looking at them, it seems that their skin is just as pristine as ever. There is no wounds on them.
Irina, what happened? Where did you go?
Well, when Strahd took me, they brought me back to the village and told me to defend the perimeter from wolves, and that's it. That's all that happened.
I guess eventually, Atreus arrives here to see Irina is back.
Hello, Atreus.
Well, glad to see that you're all right.
The same to all of you as well. You all have to tell me about what happened in there. I was hoping to help, but things didn't quite pan out that way.
You know,
You
it's
think-
probably best that you didn't go in there.
Is it now?
Yeah,
What?
it's a memory you don't have to have, and that is precious.
Wait, their head just shakes for a bit. Wait, where's no? Oh. Vinny, they
Hi.
recognize you, but I didn't realize it was until you spoke. Her hair was different.
Right, I'm not really sure what's happening. I keep changing.
That sounds like a cause for concern.
Right.
It
I
started to
just-
happen when I felt Avalon's soul not present.
Avalon. Oh yes, I remember them. They didn't say much to me.
Yeah.
You know,
They're not the talkative type.
it's not too strange when you think about it. I have brown hair. Ava there has platinum blonde, white. I don't sure which would be more accurate. And we have Leopold here, with yellow hair, and Teresa there has green hair. It's not too strange. You're in good company.
Oh, and you were asking about the other girl? She's with Phil.
Oh, Nova. Okay. Wait, who's Phil?
It's a long story. She's
Oh,
safe
boy.
though, don't worry about it.
Okay, that's good to hear. I quite like their company, and hopefully they'll return.
Trust me, if it was up to Phil, she'd return immediately. It is really up to her how long she stays there.
Meanwhile, Leopold just running around. There's a little warding aura around him, just whoosh. Wind. Whoosh.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. I typed it instead of saying because of that.
Lana, what's the current next plan that you all have?
Can I ask the shopkeeper what he did to Rug?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Were you the one who sold them to Rug? Otherwise, I
No.
don't know if they would recognize
It
you.
was raccoon.
No.
All right.
Yeah, I guess
Oi.
Nameless is at the inn, huh?
Yeah. Yes, they can be there. We should keep their token on that.
They're always
So
shadowing
tiny.
a link.
Always so tiny. Tiny, nameless. Tiny. You ask and they go, "Oi, a rug? Hey, you wouldn't leave with that, raccoon." I mean, I trusted them, and then it's gone. It just melted. But I mean, that's fine. I thought it was good for business for a little bit. It looked nice until it wasn't.
What?
Poor guy.
They melted. What happened exactly? What did it turn into?
It disintegrated, melted, just. They motioned their hands like wavy.
Into nothingness?
It's just gone, never to return.
Why
But it's
did
okay. I have more inventory. If there's anything else you want. I mean, if you do, that's okay.
I would like 10 pickaxes, please.
When did it disappear?
Do you
Weeks
remember
ago.
how much we sold the rug for?
We sold it for 50 gold. So we
Okay,
want to give him 50 gold.
I'll go to the shopkeeper. Hey, we didn't realize the rug was going to disappear. It's not right. Here, have your 50 gold back.
Oh, well, this just made my day. I mean, business has been tough, though. I'll add it to the rest. Thanks.
Yes. Be well. I can't do math.
Head back out.
The streets are largely empty. Every now and then a passerby, if they even show up, like exit out of their house, they just like very quickly scoot to wherever they're going and like keep their head down as not to look at the roofs at all.
Viri is catching up with Arena.
They have much to catch up on. A lot has happened on both ends for them.
Yep.
And then this Phil figure did that?
Yep, I'm telling her all about Phil.
Oh my, this must have been around where Heliav made a rest peacefully. That must have been when Phil... Okay, I understand. And so they continue exchanging. So Leopold starts handing out whistles.
Yeah, everyone that doesn't have one has one now. Silver whistle.
I have
I'll
one.
go on top of the house with my houses too. Just see if I can spot weird stuff on the edges. Oh, I can't because of the mist. Forget that.
Yeah, you stare out and you see mist. It's annoying how much it obscures.
Sure.
As they finish up like catching up, Irina goes, well, if no clear destinations in mind, perhaps it's a good idea for us just to lay things out and see what there is. I mean, I don't mean this in a bad way, but I am kind of beholden to wherever you all are.
Let's head to Valaki first.
I do want to
Oh.
go to Valaki. Haven't been in a while. And
Right.
Phil gave me a bunch of gold. I haven't really had a place to spend it.
Oh, then yes, Valaki would make the most sense then. Hopefully, I still have the swords that Nova gave me. As you see them just like twirling them in her hand, along with a pair of silver ones for those werewolves to show up again.
Ava gave her half of those swords. Whee! She does
and
not-
Ava
she does
together
not
did.
say it
They,
out
they
loud.
considered them both together, essentially. Also, my headphone just turned off, so give me a moment. I have to pull out the other one. And I
Wait,
cannot hear
Dan's
anything
not
momentarily.
here.
You could conspire and I would never know.
Alright, plan stick at Strahd. Everyone jump onto the rooftops. Artillery the Ravenloft. GG easy. I'm done.
Easy.
Next plan.
We need more immunity to necrotic
Wait,
damage.
is
We have
Nameless
4
actually
already.
here?
Yeah.
Give me a moment.
Oh
I'm
my
still
god,
fixing this.
I'm gonna go say hi to him.
It still can't hear us.
Nameless will purr happily upon seeing you and immediately hop into your shadow.
I will kind of try to pet my own shadow. Probably not gonna work.
Almost done.
Nameless will stick their head out enough so that you can actually pat them, but
Done.
it just seems like cool mist around your fingers whenever you reach out for Nameless.
Oh, I
Self,
fin-
I miss you, buddy.
I miss
Aw.
you guys too.
Go outside.
Be careful out there.
And you be careful in here.
Oh yes, and I forgot this in the recap. It is notable. Ava, while you had your familiar out there, keeping an eye out there, right, Kato, as they were watching, they did say that there were the 3 hags who did show up there on the roof of the house, and they seemed to be doing something up until the house went still, like it stopped moving, coinciding with when Walter had been talked to, and then all 3 of them seemed to be muttering and yelling something, and then disappeared off. Also, my headset turned off again, so I have to put it back. Give me a moment.
Oh yeah.
I cannot hear anything.
Yeah, now it's time to party.
Technology.
Technology.
That's not watching. You can drink.
Out of like, D&D, but somebody leaked the
There we go,
Ruin
fix.
Misfortune skin and it's really cute. If anybody
What?
plays that champion.
Who?
Misfortune. She got her skin leaked.
Oh.
Ruin
Her
Misfortune.
skin linked? Okay.
Yeah, Ruin Misfortune. I'm super excited about it.
Oh,
What's
I'm
that
excited
Brazilian
too. It's
streamer
just
again?
that there's no spotlight of it, so I can't see what it looks
No,
like.
it's not supposed to be out yet, but it got leaked.
Oh. Okay, I'll go look it up. Ruinous? Ruin. Misfortune.
Ruin Misfortune.
See it immediately popped up.
It's
Okay.
the pass for TFT came out, and she's like one of the pictures.
Wow.
Here, I'll put
Okay.
in campaign.
But yes, that was what Kato noticed while they were outside.
Oh, that's MF.
Yeah.
God, that doesn't. I would not be able to tell that was her if you hadn't told me.
To be fair, it's just a face, and they were part of that, initial. All the female faces kind of look very similar thing.
Yeah,
They got better.
a little bit.
Hmm.
Also,
Okay.
I'll tell.
I see what I need to do to make sure this
Veins?
power stops going off on this.
Veins skin refers to the Ruinous Misfortune skin, also apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the leak came from.
But then also the TFT pass.
Yo, this vein skin looks like that other one, but better.
What? Which one?
The what is this new
Okay, I
skin
can-
line?
I can hear again.
Okay, I will ask
Sentinel.
Irina if she has named her swords.
Nate, excuse me. Pardon.
You should name your swords.
I have never thought about naming my swords. I'm not opposed to the idea.
Trust me, it feels way better to fight when you name your swords. Mine's called Thor.
You named her sword Door, I see. Is Ava actually recommending those names?
Mhm.
Well, as they were from both you and Nova, yes, certainly. Whirling and dirt. Oh my god, I can't say that with a straight face. I'm sorry.
You should name her attacks Whirling and Dervish too.
And because she attacks with them together, it's just whirling dervish.
Hell
She has to yell it out loud whenever she attacks.
Descending blade. Okay, sorry.
Oh my goodness, I had forgotten how fun it was to be all around all of you. It's been such a gloomy last day and a half. I didn't realize it. It's been a trip. It's been a
You know,
trip.
Arena, it's literally always gloomy here. I have not once seen the sun.
There's no sun here. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Now let's go.
Yes. I suppose we should teleport back over. I don't think anybody's keen to be walked that distance again.
No, let's save the charges. Let's walk. Okay,
No.
let's teleport there.
Back to Valaki. I think it'd probably be better if we teleport, to be honest.
Teleport, please.
Yeah. For sure.
Then we could deal with the werewolves or whatever plans that we have.
You know, I
Then-
forget that Asimar has like some abilities that you get like later levels, and I don't remember which levels, so I have to double check.
Alright. As you all gather up the crew, and I'm not even going to bother counting if you like have exactly enough through some shenanigans. Oh, I guess one last thing. Do you give Angelica the jewel? I presume that they're in possession of both Io and Sonic again.
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay. Then away you go as you pull out, or you have on your what is it, circlet tiara? I forgot the name.
Diadem.
The item of teleportation, and you return back over to Valaki.
I'm going to put this on my sheet so I can keep better track of it. Custom resource. TP.
Oh my god, why is Valaki so big compared to Barovia, like the map itself?
Because it
Because
is.
Unless
it's
it
big.
like saves my zoom settings.
You should add the Nova, by the way.
Oh yes. Entering in, and as you return back over to, well, I guess I haven't seen, but I mean, I guess the cat's out of the bag already. Yes,
Yeah.
Nova is here.
Nova is just here too.
Yep, I'm playing both characters, so I'm kidding.
Wow. Impressive.
Wow.
I wish. No, I can't.
I'm playing all the characters, every last one of them.
Heal her, Jesus. I will.
Nova's back to full HP, although for now, well, they're not currently with anybody. Hold on.
Does Valaki have any sort of jewelers?
Oh lord, now
perhaps?
there's two of them.
They're
This is getting out of hand.
Does Valaki have any jewelers? Yes, they do.
Would I be able to purchase things like jewels or perhaps fine silverware?
Yes, easily enough. Also, Yevgeny happens to have some of the more magical implements, such as rubies and the like, from their ring of inventory.
I'll go in there and say, "What's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a while."
Hey, it's been a while.
Huh, it has been a bit since I was last seen you. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be home. You know, she says home very sarcastically.
Well, you better get used to being not sarcastic about that. Where else are you going to go? You're
Well,
stuck in here as well.
I plan to get out of this place eventually, but I guess for now this will be a temporary home, I would say.
Their face becomes more stern. And how exactly are you planning on that right now?
That's a good question.
Now, I'm saying is, you gotta set down your plans, right? You can't gamble on a future that may not exist.
Well, do you have any updates? Any news?
Oh yes, the Baron and Watcher were looking for both of you. Not both of you, all of you at some point. So it's not been anything too substantial, I think. They weren't pressing on my door about it.
We should hold off on that Please don't tell them we're here.
Oh.
And what about any what is it called? Financial opportunities.
Before financial opportunities, if you don't want them to know you're here, we can't be just in plain view here at the keep in the in-water lobby here. Let's head upstairs.
Yeah, that's smart.
As Evgeny gives like a little wink and a finger gun over to Danica as they're going up, and Danica gives a "oh bother" expression on her face, as if they have seen this far too many times. So, unless there's anybody who says they're somewhere else, then all of you are up here, upstairs, inside the big room particularly. In fact, you know what? Let's just bring you straight over there.
Wow.
It's been a while since we've used this map, hasn't it?
Yep. This is where Avalon showed up.
Actually, Evgeny will just take you over to where their room is specifically. Even.
Oh, is it this dark thing?
Yeah, I'm going to highlight it in just a moment. Evgeny's room is quite a bit more luxurious than the ones that all of you have.
Well, oil be damned.
It's going to be a little cramped in here.
Where's my token?
You can drag it in. Irina, by the way, as usual, just doesn't enter the city and is just outside. Right.
Well,
all right.
Presumably, Nova heard about. Never mind. We said we'll be hidden, so she wouldn't have heard about it.
Yeah,
I was gonna
not
say
yet.
she would probably want to go talk to Irina, but
The party's got to reveal themselves sometime, right? I don't think it will be
Yeah.
very silent when they do. It's everybody's over inside of this room up here. It's a little bit cramped, but Evgeny pulls out like a little table and sets down a map of Barovia on it. All right. So you said you're trying to figure out how you're going to get out of here, and you, by the looks of things, you've all gotten quite a bit stronger. They give a little glance over to your sword beauty. Good sword, I can tell. Never seen it before, but looks good.
I'll tell him his name is Thor.
Yeah, that's you. Ava, are you doing this in plain sight?
No.
Okay.
Do
Then
it
later.
during downtime or something, yeah.
Okay. Evgeny is like, okay. Well, you've been here for a while. What are you what's your leads? What's your leads if you're trying to get out of here? Because I'm keen to the idea of leaving too.
Well,
And I'm going all in with all of you if you're planning on it.
I'll ask him, do you know Phil?
No? No, wait, I know Phil, yes. They're, 3 houses down.
No,
Is that not the
not
Phil?
that Phil.
No? Oh.
I'll say
The
there's
crazy,
a wizard.
the crazy spellcaster that hurls the meteor showers randomly and forgets what he's doing all the time.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Slodar has told me a little bit about them up on the mountain, right? Seems
Yes.
harmless enough. Eccentric but harmless.
Well,
But
maybe
powerful.
not, because Strahd seemed a little scared of him last time that we had an encounter with him. And we also managed to completely neutralize the death house. So hopefully Barovia village is going to be safe from there. There's also werewolves attacking it, even though it hasn't been any in a very long time.
Granny ponders. I see. Let's go over these one at a time. First, this mage to the north, you said Strahd was scared of them. I think I might know why.
Why?
Have you talked much with the Vistani?
No.
We've had some
Um.
small encounters with them, but we probably haven't talked to relating to him at least.
Let's see. They pass down stories through oral tradition, and one of the more notable ones is how it is that they gained favor to be able to go out and into the mist, which is that many long time ago, quite a long time ago, Strahd and a unnamed wizard had done battle. And while Strahd was victorious in this battle, they were not left without injury, but it was the Vistani who had nursed them back over to health. Such goes the oral tradition. I've seen it from some of my Vistani clients a few times, heard about it. It's one of their favorite tales to tell, about Strahd's generosity and love.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know much about the veracity of it, but if what you say is true, I imagine this tale and your Phil figure here are linked.
Well, I spend quite a lot of time with him, but he's not the type to state anything useful, so this is the first time hearing about this.
Let's see.
Maybe that was what happened. He fought Strahd. Strahd got hurt, but he went insane. I think Strahd would be able to do something like that.
Would not surprise me.
Maybe curing this curse of him? Curing his mind?
Maybe. I don't know.
If he's not smart, we can give him a circlet that makes him smart. Worked for me.
I doubt something like that will all of a sudden work on him. It's probably the curse or whatever he has is probably much more greater than just simply a simple magic item will fix.
Also, he
Probably.
is smart. He's just not all there.
By the sounds of it, they managed to teach you a lot.
Definitely.
So I agree with this, that there's something screw with their mind. That much is true. As for how to fix that much I don't know. But it is promising. That could be a potential ally if they seem kind enough to, at least you so far, and you've returned unscathed.
More than
Well.
unscathed.
But why? Why did they even teach you?
That I cannot tell you. I told him I am his friend, and he teleported me on a mountain, so...
Let me see. Whew, man, there are powers here that are far beyond what I'm usually dealing with. I'll ask Slodar to keep an eye out for Phil. And, see what they say. Speaking of, Slodar's taken a keen interest in all of your activities. You don't mind that I share with them, right? They're my buddy in arms. I've known him for a while. A couple years. Came to town one day.
By me, if everyone else is okay with it.
If I were you, I would err on the side of caution.
Yeah, it's not like we are gone for a long time. We just have to deal with those annoying werewolves before coming back.
Speaking of werewolves, do you know any reason of why they would be attacking Brewery Village?
Werewolves are... It's been... I believe last time I mentioned it had been a long time since they had even approached over here to Vallaki. I know of their existence. I've heard of it.
Is Irina with us? Or she
No,
downstairs?
Irina is not with you. They're outside the village, or the town like usual.
Okay, never mind then.
I'm thinking... Oh, and based on your description, they took some people from the village too. Which is concerning. They wanted people. There'd be much easier places than the village to attack. Why would they want people then? If they could get it somewhere else much more easily.
Well, is it possible that they can turn people into werewolves?
Oh, it's certainly possible, certainly.
Well, maybe they're recruiting an army.
That is very concerning. This is a very concerning thing to hear.
But why from the village? Like, the one place that Strahd's paying attention and trying actively to defend.
Well, there doesn't seem to be a lot of populated areas in Barovia, and Valaki is certainly harder to take over than Barovia village, wouldn't you say?
I'd say we're definitely more fortified here, that's for sure. I'm not sure if we have Strahd's protection per se.
They are, but they didn't attack the Vastani that travel around.
Oh,
Well-
well, okay. To be fair, nobody wants to attack the Vistani. You don't mess with them. You don't touch them. They are, like, no.
But
It is a bad idea.
But Barovia village is also under the protection of Strahd.
Then did Strahd show up to stop them?
I think I think he would if they got far enough.
There's vampires crawling all over Barovia village. But
Mhm.
I don't think Strahd himself would actually do anything about it.
I don't think he would break the promise to Irina. If the village actually got invaded, I think he would just go there and kill everyone. But I'm not sure if they know that. Maybe we can tell them.
Tell
You
the
don't-
village?
Tell the werewolves.
Why would we
Explain
do
to
that?
them so they won't attack the village anymore. It's a diplomatic approach.
Well, they certainly want something, and if they can't get it in Barovia, they're gonna try other ways to do it.
They have no reason to attack Barovia village. Not
Yeah.
at this current moment, anyway.
One thing's for sure. If you do manage to reason with them, perhaps you could learn some more information. I'm not sure how you'd be able to track their movements, though.
We
Well,
kind of
we-
know where they are.
Yeah, we have an idea.
Leopold, when you ask why not, Syriza directs a look specifically at you, and you feel a tinge of fear that leaks through, and then it's gone.
Okay.
Spooky.
So, we know where the general vicinity of the werewolves are, but even if we want the diplomatic approach to fighting them, I don't think that they would just let us, let us in.
At best, we
talk.
capture one, and maybe we take one. We take one for questioning.
They're like wolves. They just
Syriza
follow the
speaks up.
orders.
I think I can be pretty convincing for them to let at least one of us in.
Oh, the
And they
bit of
can't
trust in your
really
silver
lie
tongue
to
there.
me.
What'd you say, Leopold?
And they can't really lie to me.
It's true, but they can keep their mouths shut if they have some cause that they believe in. But any information is good information. They're an unknown variable. We don't know much about them or what they want. But if we can find that information, one way or another, I wish I could say I could help you by doing this more, but the most I could do is here in this room and selling you things. My days of doing anything beyond hunting wolves is over.
Speaking of selling and buying, do you have any financial opportunities?
Oh, right, financial opportunities. I can ask Slodor about it downstairs next time I go down. I hadn't asked them recently, and although they were inquiring about you, they hadn't done anything more specific.
Well, do let us know. And we did acquire some money recently, so I think all of us would be interested in doing a little shopping if you're up for it.
Oh, of course. The ring is always willing. I just hope I don't accidentally trigger something on us to make it disappear someday. But I think just keep steady and it should be okay. They'll accept any purchases now if you have any. It's not
Alrighty. Yep.
I just did my purchase, I think.
Yeah, I'll
Right.
just add it to the list.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 right? Just like a little line. It's like this one. It's like this one, and they're like, "You got it. One over here. All right.
Hmm.
Another one. Got that one too. That's in the list. It's on the ring. Here you are."
I was going to buy something to give me resistance to necrotic, but I don't need it anymore.
How about something like fine cutlery, silvered, perhaps?
Silver
Why
cutlery.
would you need?
Yeah, like actual
cutlery?
factual fine silverware.
Fortunately, anything silver related doesn't seem to be available inside of here, which is unusual.
Ah, I understand.
You want to cook the werewolves, and normal stuff won't cut. Won't cut it.
Perhaps definitely make a like werewolf skewer, something like that.
You know they're
they're
sentient, right?
sentient, you cunt. Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Cabal doesn't even flinch.
Oh, he knows.
You always got a look in your eye, man. You kind of scare me.
The 1,000-yard stare.
What exactly are you even here for? You're with them, but you don't seem to have the same gusto for escaping.
Well, I am in the
He is
market
our
for.
great leader, of course.
I'm in the market for fine dining and luxury living. He has rubies for purchase, right? That's something I'd like to purchase.
Yeah, they have rubies.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Jewels. I like jewels.
Yes, I'm glad for you. And I hope you have many more.
Yeah.
Alright, is there anything else you needed to evaluate while I'm here? I could keep you holding here for a bit, but it's going to get stuffy real quick.
I'm looking at
I'm
this
good.
bell
set.
branch. Do we use the requirements, like the items can only be tuned by someone, by
No.
like certain class?
No.
No,
No.
because this thing has
Be right back.
defense. You can cast a protection from evil and good, right? Isn't this the one we needed to stop the hags from teleporting?
No. It stops the haunting, but it only lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Well, that one has a permanent protection from good and evil on it, right?
No, it's
The item?
charge. It's an action.
Oh, it's a charge.
It's because I read on the Walmart and I thought it was something else. Okay.
All right. Finally, I'm at my 3 attunements now.
I don't, and I kind of want to attune something else to cap.
It's just this one, anyways.
Oh, you do have the Walmart in front of you. Oh wait, who took the
1,200.
Shadow Talisman, by the way?
1,200.
No one, I think.
Oh, okay. It's just sitting in someone's bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just chilling.
Oh, bag of beans. There it is. That's what I need.
Yeah, the vibrant rose is always under the effects of protection of good and evil.
Wait, what?
Yes, the vibrant rose is always under the effect of protection of good and evil.
Oh, that's really good.
That's only
Technically.
one person there, right?
Yeah, it's only one person, but you are, as it states, you are under the under its effects with no concentration. So I think
Yeah.
what bumps it up to legendary status is the immunity to frighten, immunity to necrotic, as well as when you start your turn at 0, death saving throw. You fail a death saving throw. A bundle of flowers flow around you. All creatures of your choice within 40 feet heal, which is
Yeah.
pretty insane.
It's the whip when I fall or when I fail at that save, I just teleport 100 feet, but I don't heal, right? I just teleport.
Yes, 'cause it just seems to teleport you away essentially.
Teleport my corpse away.
I mean, it's not a
Spirit it
corp-
away, you
yeah.
may say.
Oh, I said corpse. I meant body. It's English failed. Yeah, my body.
What is warding wind again?
I'm a big fan.
Warding wind.
And you and other creatures. Difficult terrain. Oh.
It would be like pretty shitty, but the thing is, I can choose who to affect, right? So I don't give difficult terrain to my allies. I don't give disadvantage on the attacks of my allies. I don't deafen my allies. This is really nice, and I can, yeah, the advantage on every attack, on every ranged attack of people around me. That's really good.
Question: before I yeet half my the majority of my remaining gold, are we? Is there like anything we're wanting to buy like as a collective, or can I just yeet all my gold on a broom of flying?
We haven't
think
really
by all-
agreed on anything, but I still think we should at least try and get the Luxon beacon.
Oh yeah, there's a Luxon beacon. How much is it?
35,000. We can save it for next time.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Because
I
we don't
can
have a lot of
contribute
people right now anyway.
2.5k. The other stuff I bought was kind of too essential.
I'll still have some gold left.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
Welcome back.
Just people
Can we-
purchasing things, talking about some of the items that they had and
Can
or
we-
are getting.
Can we save like each person saves 2k for the Luxon beacon later? Because that thing is going to be
Yeah,
like
we can do it next time.
Yeah. I'll save some money
Buy it
from the next paycheck.
Yeah,
That's
because
a little bit
I
of what we've got now.
already planned out and spent plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably just gonna buy some fancy armor.
Yep, that's
I wish-
exactly what I did.
What armor though?
I wish there were a cool
It's in the chat.
robe. Nice. I wish there were a cool robe for me to use, because the idea of just, instead of wearing it, just tying it around my waist, like leaving my chest bare, would be like so cool. But
You know, I thought this armor would be more expensive, but it's only 1,500 plus the armor itself, which I guess if you're going for plate is 3,000.
Yeah.
Thought it'd be more expensive than that. So
oh damn, that's so good! What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is really good.
If you
Wait,
combine it with Ring of Evasion and a few
yeah,
other
I'm
things,
using.
you actually can pass a shit ton of saving throws.
Oh my god. How much is it again?
It's 1,500 to add it on to whatever armor. I'm not sure. Joshua just said it.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's 1,500 plus the cost of the armor.
Note
It
that
can
it doesn't
only
like.
be applied to metal armors, though. So like about half the medium ones and all the heavy ones, I think.
Note that it also can't be applied to magic armor that is already magical. So no +2 Ambizium, for example.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I had regular plate armor, so I mean, this is still an upgrade.
You're not losing AC, so yeah, straight upgrade for you. I got that
So-
exact armor in Aqua's other campaign.
Can I have like a mithril thing so it's light and apply medium on it?
No.
It's
Can't
like
have
two different
Museum Blade.
materials.
Yeah.
It's like saying I want a wooden metal shield.
Oh no, it's because I
But you-
didn't
but you
realize.
can get wooden
that
metal
it was, I
shields,
thought it
so-
was an enchantment, not a material. I
material.
forgot that magnesium is a material. Yeah. Okay.
I did get this too, though. This is what ended up going for my last attunement.
That's pretty good.
When one
I
of
got
your
a
slots
cloak
is
of
used on the
protection
TP
because-
helmet. Sometimes.
You know, now that you mention it, my mount can actually attune to the TP helmet. If you like.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna upgrade my armor. I think I have a scale mail right now.
You
So...
probably could. Well, hold on. You're a barbarian too, right?
No,
Ooh.
cleric.
Cleric.
Oh, cleric. Right. You were a barbarian. Now you're a cleric.
Specifically, they're a Tempest cleric, which means they can wear whatever type of armor they want.
I mean, that's the best.
Is scale mail the hardest armor? Or is
Plate
that a
is.
medium armor?
Plate is. If you're referring to like the strongest armor is plate mail because it's 18 AC.
I think they're referring to medium armor specifically. I think the best medium armor is half plate, which is like 15 AC.
Well, I can still
Oh,
wear
shit.
heavy. I think the only reason why I didn't go heavy is for the stealth checks, but
Just
And
get
you
mithril.
also took Mariner,
yeah. I
which
have
probably
Mariner.
explains why.
Wait, what about?
I mean, you could swap Mariner for defense if you wanted to go to heavy. I think Aqua would let you.
But I do have a heavy armor proficiency.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess it'll be really up to you because a lot of the good armors have the minus the dexterity stealth checks, or disadvantages stealth checks.
Me, it's not like we're stealthing a lot.
Yeah, I
And
think
even
it's
if you
fine.
are, like, I'm pretty certain someone in the party has Pass Without Trace.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Wait, is this?
But isn't it
Arya
even
shit.
with even with Pass Without Trace, the armor still it just adds 10 to your stealth, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll still be
Yeah.
at disadvantage.
It would.
I mean, but
True.
both of the dice rolls are getting plus 10, so it's still going to be decent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why did you say I should swap Mariner?
I mean, if you're going to heavy armor, Mariner doesn't work with heavy armor.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, only medium or lower. So it's up to you if you want to go with half plates and Mariner, or like plate armor and defense.
What is the defense one?
It's just plus 1 AC while you're wearing armor.
Oh. So it's the same thing except I mean like
Mariner does give you the swim and climb speed.
yeah. I think I should just stick with scale mail.
You can always-
half
if you
plate is
really
still
want-
medium.
If you really want like heavy armor and you want to basically knock out that portion of the disadvantage on stealth checks, you could just go mithril
Mithril is an option.
plate armor.
I think it still counts as heavy though.
It
because
counts as
wouldn't work
heavy,
with
but
Mariner.
it does. Yeah. Oh, okay. It won't work with Mariner. Hold on. Let me check. Mithril.
Unless you want to say that mithril makes it really light and counts.
Would I be able to wear 2 capes?
No, you cannot wear
Yeah, I
two
thought
capes.
this. Boo, boo.
Okay, wait. Jay did say that you can wear 2 capes. You just can't have both active at once.
Yeah, basically. I mean, like, aesthetically, if you want to have two capes on, sure, just the only one of them that works.
You just have to use like an action or something to switch capes.
What if one of the capes is like a flavor cape, like a cape of billowing?
Then I don't think it matters.
Can I get? Hey Aqua, can I purchase? Can I up purchase my mantle of spell resistance to make it billowing too?
Sure.
Everyone with billowing cloaks.
That actually
with
happened in
billowing caps.
in one of the campaigns I went to. Everyone got billowing cloaks of protection.
I will accept them being billowy if you would like them to be. You can allow them to
Wait.
billow.
What are those?
They just
Oh, it's
billow
a cape of
dramatically in the.
billows.
They billow
Oh.
dramatically in the wind.
Because guess what? I do have a cloak of protection.
Okay, how much? Okay, I'll pay an additional 100 gold to make my mantle of spell resistance billowing.
Alright. It billows there in the wind dramatically.
Wait, you have to pay
Perfect.
gold for it to do that?
It's
I mean,
for the
100's not
billowing
that much
portion.
right now.
It's worth.
I'm willing to make the sacrifice. Are you?
I mean, yes, absolutely. You know, but
To do it.
I don't know what it adds except for like flair.
Coward, do it!
That's
Exactly.
it. That's
It's
it.
just flare.
That's the whole point.
I want like you
Can
know
I-
Doctor Strange's cloak. That's what I want.
Oh, the one that, like, has its own personality and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Can I wear like an item, like wear the same amount of items, but wear them in another place just for flavor? Instead of putting my cloak on my shoulders, can I tie them around my waist or
Yeah,
around
as long
my
as
arms?
mechanically it's the same as a cloak. So, like, for example, you can't tie it around your waist and then also, benefit from a cloak.
Okay, okay.
There we
Because
go.
I'm
Fixed
going
it.
to stay shirtless for the rest of the campaign, no matter what.
That's a big thing right there, buddy.
Billowing mantle of spell resistance. Oh, hold on. I need to change it to from cloak to mantle. Perfect.
Oh, I can make it into a kilt. Kilt of resistance, like a kilt of protection.
I think I'm just gonna go with scale mail for now, cause like I already have it, and I don't feel like changing everything.
I mean, you
I
could
think if you
probably buy
buy
it
in-
during the week and say you retroactively bought it, so you have it next session.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I will get the museum armor.
So museum scale mail? Wait, can you
I
even
think-
do that?
I think
Yeah.
it would have to be half plate because it only works for metal armors.
No,
It
the
literally
museum scale
says
mail is a
scale
thing.
mail. It
Yeah,
literally
well,
says
Okay.
scale mail on the
Alright.
item
I think
list. So.
I concede.
Concede!
I,
Concede!
I managed to quickly find it. It's there. It's 14 plus your dex, which a max of 2.
I
Isn't
think
that
it's
one
only
that's
got
15
one.
plus your dex?
Does anything change?
No,
to
half
my
plate is
AC?
15.
I think
Nothing
it
changes
is.
to my AC though, right?
I don't think so. I think it's
Your
exactly
your
the same.
AC will stay the same, but you gain all the benefits of Mizium, like Pseudo immunity to crits, and also if you succeed on a strength or con save that you would normally do for half damage is instead no damage.
Okay.
Yeah. But no
So
more
basically,
climber
you also
saves.
get also that portion of adamantine. So
I mean that's still medium, and they still have the Legacy Mariner, so they should still have those, I think.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I have all
okay.
the
Hurry
fighting
up,
styles,
closure.
remember?
Perfect.
I forgot what fighting styles I know. Actually, I should write them down. Does
I
mean,
anybody
give it-
feel
remember?
like you can safely assume you know every single one.
No, there's like a list of them, and it's not all of them.
I
don't get
could
all
go
the fighting
back
styles.
through the VODs and look it up for you, but I'm not doing that now.
It's
I'm
all of
tired.
them. They have all of them. It's just
I literally
all of
thought
them on
you,
the list.
because you have Prodigy, right? And then you also get to choose.
Prodigy doesn't give them all the fighting styles. Just
Yeah.
there's a big list that they can
Yeah,
get.
gives them all the ones that we have, but don't we have every single? Okay, wait, we don't have great weapon fighting because no one. Wait, Irina
Phil
does.
taught them great weapon
Yeah,
fighting.
Rena does.
Okay, so
Irina
wait.
does not have great weapon fighting.
Yeah, archery, dueling, protection, great weapon fighting, third weapon fighting, 2 weapon fighting, and unarmed fighting, and that's it.
The ones we don't have, she went with Phil and
We
scried
also
someone that
have
has
interception
it
and
got it.
protection. Right?
No, they cannot get those.
What?
It's
I
right
think-
there.
I
in
think
the
yeah, she
padlock.
should have all of those just from this party.
When you oh wait, did you edit that? I didn't see that.
It's
Thing
they never
before.
had it.
Yeah, interceptor was never on there. It was only protection.
Okay.
Minus-
What does great weapon fighting give to me, by the way?
I think
That-
it's if you roll a 1 or 2 on a damage die with a heavy weapon, you can re-roll it.
There's a way to make that automatic too. I just don't recall how to do it.
I think it's somewhere in the attack log buttons. I just don't know where.
There's somebody who
I
made a
could
macro
look
for
up
it.
at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a way to make a macro for it to make it just automatic.
You say macro? I've never heard it said that way before.
Macro,
Macro?
macro, macro.
Macron.
I-
Yeah,
I kind of want to buy a
yeah,
ranged
cheese.
weapon, by the way.
Let me guess, Chrissy. You're the kind of person who pronounces it as hover instead of as hover.
Yep,
God.
you guessed
Hoover.
correct.
Alver.
I want to buy arena an item.
I wanna buy
The,
arena.
the ring of mind shielding. It's for
Arena, how much for one night?
Oh no, no, not, oh god.
Oh.
Thanks, I hate it.
Jesus.
You literally just said I want to buy arena.
No, as a slave, it's not a sex thing. What the fuck?
So you want to buy her as a sex thing or a slave?
Just a
Damn.
slave. What the fuck?
Yeah,
dude?
that's so much better. By the way,
A sex
just-
slave is a thing.
Damn.
Helm of
Alright.
the gods.
right.
Hmm.
As like the purchasing winds down and a party discusses all of this, right? They snap back to reality. Well, what do you think next?
Probably the wolves. Right?
We'll
I'm
probably
gonna
go
take a quick
go
beat.
with those wolves. Either we'll take care of them or we'll have to discuss with them. I'm not entirely certain which.
Okay, wait, who doesn't have silver weapons? Ava, right?
Oh yeah, we
I
have to
don't.
go. Yeah,
Okay,
I
so we have to
silver
we have to
weapons, but-
stop by
Oh,
Elisa's place first.
Yeah.
we
And-
have to get everyone silver weapons again.
I don't have
Seal
silver weapons
excuse
either,
you.
but I don't think I'd use them.
I want to stop by the church real quick before we go to Asil's place.
We'll see who's not Elise.
They're obviously not the same person. They're like clearly and fundamentally different people. Completely and utterly different. But yes,
This-
I mean, so are you not hiding inside town anymore? Or are you just trying to keep a low presence?
We're keeping a low presence, but I have alter self, so
All right. You
so,
head back down.
I mean, if you guys want to sneak around. Wait, are we teleporting there? If we teleport there, we don't even have to leave the inn.
We do because we can't teleport inside of Velaki.
We can teleport.
how do we
out, but
teleport-
can teleport
Wait, didn't we
in.
teleport in here, or did we teleport to the outskirts?
We teleport to the
Outside
outskirts.
more.
Oh, how do we get past the guards?
We
They just
walk.
let you in.
Oh, okay. I remember one time they wouldn't let us in.
Well,
They never not any point not let us in.
they were a bit suspicious the first time you
Like,
went.
they were,
That was about
yeah,
it.
they were like suspicious, so I thought they'd be. Okay, anyway,
I mean-
I want to go. What's this guy's name? I always forget his name.
Father Milivaj.
Father Milivoj. I not enter the church and search for him. Is he around?
Yes, they are. As you see that they're at the front. Ah, hello.
Good. Wait, is it morning or evening or afternoon?
Hard to tell.
I say good.
It's always hard to tell.
whatever, depending on what time it is.
You were all purchasing stuff, but not for that long. It couldn't have. It's not. It's barely even around what would be noontime.
So I guess good afternoon. I hear that you played a part in reviving one of my allies. Yes.
That would be correct. Yes, if you are referring to the one with the bird.
Yes, the one with the bird. That would also mean you have access to a store of diamonds.
Their hands clench onto the broom they're holding. Not a terribly large share of them, no.
Yes,
The-
I'm aware. Would you be willing to inform me where you get them? Perhaps I can give you some in return if I get more for myself.
They shake their head. I'm not in a position to be able to do that.
Ask why.
I'm thinking about what they would say. Make a persuasion check.
Oh, low roll.
Man, when you can get a 24 and say, "Wow, that's a low roll."
It is a low roll. I rolled a 7 at base.
They again shake their head. There are reasons I cannot divulge this.
That would put Alaki in danger.
In a sense.
I see. Are these dangers something that we for you?
I'm done discussing this matter.
Alright, Cereza will just nod and
They seemed incredibly cautious and nervous the whole time too, especially as you were asking that. Always clutching onto what they were holding and eyeing that over to kind of what the nearest exit was essentially.
Okay.
What?
Right.
Wait, a scimitar is a light weapon?
Rocky.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It is. It's weird.
It's
What?
weird.
Yeah.
Scimitars are
Double-handed scimitar?
huge.
Yeah, how is it a light weapon? I'm so confused.
You know what? You know what?
You know
Yeah.
what?
You know what?
You know, I was asking because I wanted to get a vicious weapon, to add some bonus damage. It just adds +7 damage to everything.
it's not to everything, it's just to the
Yeah, to the weapon.
To crit
okay,
with the weapon.
+1 is better.
Let's see, I think is that all? Are you all immediately just heading out over to the Weirden?
Yeah,
I think
we
we're going to the place to get our weapon silvered, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that it was currently left at the Weirden, I believe.
Did anyone get a Ring of Spell Story and want some out?
Wait, aren't we teleporting there?
No.
If,
Not as far
if
as
we only have one teleporting charge, just for
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
still
we
have
are-
one
we are-
vessel. We might want to use it to get back to Barovia Village.
Yeah, that's probably preferable.
Well, I don't have a Ring of Spell Story.
Okay.
Monster Broom. Nice.
Right?
Can I blow my eagle whistle until we get there? I have a very big chest.
The Eagle Whistle only lasts for a certain specified amount of time, as it says on the item, which is
As long as
5
you
plus
slow.
5 times your Constitution modifier. Rounds.
5 plus 5 times your constitution? 25 rounds?
Your Constitution modifier. So what's your con mod?
4.
So 25 rounds. Or in other words, you can blow in the whistle continuously for 2.5 minutes and then it loses its magic.
That's
There's
wild.
no way you're gonna make a 550-mile trip.
No, but I can. Oh, it has charges, right? So yeah. Right. Fair.
Yeah,
Isn't
so I think
also
with,
or until you suffocate as well.
Yeah.
the 7.5 total minutes, I think, of flight with that before it just kind of expires.
Yeah, that was really serious. Can't we use the owls?
I don't think it's necessary right now, right? We're just going to the place we've been to before.
It would be
And then we could just, as soon as we get the thing, we could just teleport back to Barovia.
Sure.
Note
Let's
that
go.
walking is quite a bit slower than
yeah,
if you had, like, say, a mount or something.
that's why.
Yeah, can't I mount one of Atreus's
Mounts.
guys mounts?
You guys have a riding horse or whatever is relatively cheap. Instead of riding horses,
Yeah.
was it?
Oh yeah, there's Drusilla. I can ride Drusilla, right?
Hold on, how many mounts are we missing?
We are missing. Ava has a broom. How fast did your broom fly?
It is 50 feet base flying, I believe.
The idea of Ava
Well,
flying on the
3 at the
broom is just so cool. It's so beautiful in my mind.
Don't worry, she's just gonna be like in combat. Fly as far away as possible. Rain down arrows.
Nice.
Hope you've a ranged weapon of 600 feet, DM. Please don't smite me, DM.
Three
Is the
missing
second
mounts?
person allowed to get on my mount?
No, these mounts are only capable of holding one person unless they have the anatomy for more, but I'm not sure what they constitute actually. Like an elephant, probably.
So if we're missing 3 mounts, then we have we'll have Atreus's, right?
So, if
Yes.
Atreus is willing to do that,
Is he willing?
Is he?
Sure.
Why? Why the hesitation? We're friends.
Atreus, after the events of the Death House, Atreus is very skeptical with the party right now. But
I'm the only one that was on your side. Come on now.
well, yeah, he gives it willingly to Viri, but to everyone else, he's hesitant. As I did roll for it, and he does provide everyone with a mount.
Okay.
But he's keeping it
Ava
strict.
had no part in that decision. She just went around killing the tumor monsters.
He is still very skeptical, and he's like eyeing you guys on top of his mounts.
Mm-hmm.
I got approved.
Okay.
All right, so everyone is situated on a mount to onwards to the Werden.
How many
Let's
times can you
go.
make an attack with turn weapon fighting?
every time you make an attack, it would essentially be twice. So if you have one attack, that'd be 2. If you had 2 attacks, that'd be 4.
Okay.
And
And
only
it's-
with specific ones.
Okay, I'm just like kind of giving myself notes on what every fighting style does. So
Yeah, makes
I don't
sense.
forget.
Yeah, that's a simple version of that. As you go past this person here, right, they're still just always fishing on this bridge. As they're fishing at it morning.
Atreus just nods as he passes by, says morning.
Morning.
Mm-hmm.
Just gives them the good morning.
Morning.
So I think the current mounts are out is Wolf, Drusilla, and 1 and 2.
Can I ride 1 and 2?
Sure. Atreus will have Wolf. And Leopold can have Drusilla.
Do know, Teresa, that although that there's not actually like a massive stable here inside of Balaki to their infinite horses. They have a few horses. They do not have camels. They have a few mules.
Do they have elephants?
No, elephants are not
Oh.
among the available creatures inside of Balaki.
Honestly, I thought it would kind of come from the ring.
The ring does not have live animals inside of it. If you ask Evgeny about it, they'd be like, no. That's it. They just say no.
No.
Oh, we can always wait. How long does that spider snake? Wait, is it? I think it only goes at 30 feet though, if I remember correctly. Yeah. All right. Fine.
Okay, so what does unarmed fighting do again?
Two
the-
different things actually. When you don't have any weapons in your hand, when you dash or dodge, as your action, then as a bonus action, you can do the maximize punch thing. And if again, if your fist, if somebody misses you as a reaction, you can move up to them and punch them.
Okay.
I think it might be easier if you just link them all the stuff.
No,
on
it's
your
okay.
page.
I got it.
This is just for the short notes. Okay, I mean, I really don't think that out of all the things Beauty is going to have to deal with, it's, oh no, all of my weapons are gone and all I have are my fists.
For that one time.
You can always trust your bare fists.
Time to scrap. You pass by right around here and you see that tower off in the distance. The oven going by.
The oven.
Fucking oven, dude.
Okay. I wrote everything down, I think.
Nice. You begin your trek over to where where Spider Den is, and on your way over there, that's when it happens.
Oh.
Yay!
You reach it.
Oh.
God damn it. I want to roll some dice.
Yeah, I kind of was excited for a battle there. But...
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I think random battle encounters are way more fun than the ones we're actually going to find, you know? Like, the ones we're actually looking for.
Well, we're looking to pick a fight with the werewolves. So,
Exactly. Well, how cool would it be if it was just, like, some random monster here?
why would there?
I don't know.
Well, you've had random monsters before, of sorts.
Exactly.
You return back over to Asil's lair. As you arrive over right there to the south, it's just kind of skittering by your good old friend, the object collector,
Oh, yeah.
and just burrows into the ground and is gone.
Oh yeah, that.
That guy.
So many
Okay,
mounts
yeah.
as the cavalry arrives.
Do we need, like, to provide our own silver bars, or were they already, like, with the forge, or do we have them?
You think last time we put in, like, we would put the weapon, like, in the forge, and then we put in a silver piece, and it does the thing.
Okay.
Wait, is Mask here?
Yeah, they've been here. They've been chilling.
Did we just leave
Hey?
Mask in the in the thing?
No, they stayed.
My mask.
Teresa will go greet the field.
I don't like this place. It creeps me out.
I'd rather not be here any longer than I have to be. Just
I
get
share
your
a
weapons.
similar sentiment.
Just get to your weapons, and I think we could leave as soon as possible.
Yeah, I agree. I'll go with Arena up there.
Yeah, and they kind of boldly go forward. Well, let's get this over with. I have a bad memory associated with this place now.
What happened here?
I got so angry I started swinging at Strahd, and I threw my swords away. It didn't work, just in case you were wondering.
Was it
It-
pre-magical sword?
Yes, it would have been before.
Well, see, this is why you enchant them.
I suppose.
It did work though. He did get hurt. We just aren't strong enough to actually hurt him a lot now. But it's not like the werewolves who are invulnerable. He does feel it.
They just heal so fast that it scarcely matters.
Yes. But this can be dealt with. There are ways.
As you enter through, Asio's like, "Why, hello there. Visiting back again." And as you take a look over to the top corner there, oh, before you ask or say anything, take a look at our beautiful new masterpiece as it drops down from the ceiling.
What the
Oh,
fuck
that
is
looks
that?
really
Yo!
Bruh.
That's so cool.
Okay, I need to know, where do you find these pictures?
I have my ways.
Dragon spider. Is that what that is?
Probably, yeah.
Chicken spider, chicken dragon spider.
Damn.
This one's just as big as our spider shark, and just as durable too, but they're a little slow. It's not perfect. But science is more art than science.
Well,
It is really
whoever you
beautiful.
are, it's good to meet you.
Hello? A friend of yours here, Sarisa.
You could say that.
As you
Hey. We're
they-
friends.
Therefore, as you
Teresa throws you a smirk.
therefore, as you go up next to it, it like pats your head with one of its hands a little bit too roughly. Like on your face specifically. It's webby and sticky.
I pet him too. Hey there. Very pretty.
You're just standing
I-
there
Like
petting each
Leopold
other.
really loves the spiders. Like he wasn't in a mood last time to play with them, but he really likes them. Hey.
What happens when your weapon is silver? This is just like a regular weapon, but it's just a silver weapon now.
Yep.
It-
Just whip it.
allows it to-
Now silver.
Yeah.
It's just now silver, but yeah, it's just silver.
You know,
It's now silver.
It allows you to.
I will take out my double-bladed scimitar and make it silver.
Alright. You this is the first time I've really, I think, doing this. You as you reach over to where the forge is, which by the way, the seal keeps a bit further back in the cavern where you are led to. You just place it in, and you place like a few coins into the top of it, regardless of what the coin composition is. Molten silver just seems to kind of go down from the top of this forge like machine, and it just coats the weapon in silver entirely and utterly, and then it's done. It's very fast.
Can't I put it just on the tip of the whip? Because the whip is cool. I don't want it to be all
Right.
silver.
Hey, the tip of the whip has been silvered.
Nice. How much? does it
Silver
cost?
double-weighted scimitar.
1 silver.
Also make my halberd silver.
Right. All the various weapons going down. Ah, thank you, Sarisa.
How much does it cost again? You said
It's like
cost a few
gold.
coins.
It's just like a gold piece, that's it.
Okay.
The actual magic behind how it works that way seems to be a mystery.
Cool.
Hmm.
Can I dump all the daggers I bought also?
Yeah, meanwhile, it's all of you. It's like ball just like moving forward. Dagger, silver, dagger, silver, dagger, silver, dagger. So it's just like a bundle of daggers.
Okay,
Nice.
I like them to be I think of them more in the shape of like dining forks and knives and stuff.
These daggers are not daggers, they are knives.
Actual factual silverware.
Has a spider snake found use for over to you?
Wait, Nova has it at the moment.
No, well, yeah, she does.
What did she give it?
Well, I technically have it, but there is no reason for me to have it, so you can hold it. Cause like I just grabbed everything from Noah's inventory.
It's just it
and
takes
various-
concentration. That's something I usually can't use it either.
My spells don't really. I don't think that a lot of them have concentration. Oops, sorry.
I can use it. I don't use concentration.
I don't think you can
I
concentrate.
you
while
can't hold
raging.
concentration while you're raging.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
That was my
Damn,
biggest reason
forgot.
why I wanted to swap it, like, away from Barbarian. I can take it because I don't really have any spells for concentration.
Okay.
Most of them are just like.
And so he just spider snake necklaces with you, Biddy.
It's no attunement, right?
No.
It's not a two.
Very well, very well. And as for the mountain to the south, have you... I suppose it's a little early, isn't it? You haven't gotten to check it.
We've been a little busy, yes.
Understood, understood. Right.
We had some problems with the hags, and they wouldn't let us travel very far.
Oh,
Maybe
I see.
after we deal with them.
And you've handled this then? You've incinerated them, destroyed them, utterly. Did you bring any of the materials back, such as a finger, a leg, perhaps? Their head would be useful.
It's
Although
just a
ideally, the whole
show.
body, if you could.
They fled.
Unfortunately, I wasn't there.
Me neither.
They ran away.
Ah.
Ethereal, see? We can't grab them in the ethereal plane yet.
Well, if you do, just know that I am very interested in a hag's composition. Bring one over to me if you can, and perhaps we can work something out.
Well, do you have any way to help us defeat them?
Spiders I have are at your... can assist in some ways. One of you, do you need information? That's mostly what we can do.
Well, they
Yes.
say knowledge is power.
Yep.
Teresa, I'd like to take a closer look at this thing. Is it possible to get a stat block of it?
No, because I didn't stat it in time. But it does look like it's like other spiders that it can move across these things, and it's huge as well, similar to this spider shark. So it's quite beefy. It's also unusually friendly, is what you'll notice. Like, it keeps on like trying to move up and pat this echo, and just keeps patting everything that goes up next to it. Pat, pat, pat.
Teresa
Pat, pat,
will
pat.
ask Seal, how did you construct this one? What materials did you use?
It was. I'm trying to think about how they would phrase this. A chance encounter with a dead animal allowed us certain resources we needed in order to give this one some unique powers, including, and then you see at least like wave a hand, and this chimeric creature here of like it's kind of six-legged with wings on it. It flies up and it turns one of its hands into a spike, as similar over to morphing it.
Oh,
It can change its body composition to a limited degree.
Teresa nod. I like it.
We can discuss more about that later, but it looks like some of your friends here are spidery to get out. That was stupid. That was a bad one.
Said
It's
it
like
yourself, not
antsy,
me.
but there are no ants in here. But we tried moving. You would be surprised. You think ants and spiders would work as a chimeric combo, but one is the... Sorry.
Teresa
You'll
just
be on your
shakes
way
her
then.
head and slithers off. Thank you for the hospitality, Seal. We'll see you
Anytime.
later.
If you have your teleportation and the Ready.
But I think we can walk there, right? We didn't have any problems, and I don't think we'll have any problems.
I'm going to the village
We're
of Barovia. That's
already
kind of far.
across the map.
Oh, we're going to the village already?
Yeah, we're going back to the village room because we're gonna chase down the werewolves. Chart. There you
Okay, let's go.
The Barovia is probably the closer location.
We can also go to the Stair Pool. That actually might be closer.
Do we even have any sort of knowledge of that place, though?
I am currently thinking, and we have a card.
Oh yeah, we have
thingy that
the.
Madam Eva gave us. It's
Yeah,
a little
true.
bit short.
I think the card might be a stretch for a location, though. I mean, the card we received it at that location, but I don't think it signifies the location.
Let me
Yeah,
check the wording on
That kind of
teleport.
thing that all the items we bought don't actually work for teleporting back to Valaki.
An associated object is an item you possess an object taken from the desired destination within the last 6 months, such as a book from a wizard's library, bed linen from a royal suite, or a chunk of marble from a lich's secret tomb.
Tomb of Annihilation?
I mean, it's like
Tomb?
it's one of the tarot cards within the tent.
I mean, I'd probably buy that. That probably would work. I buy it.
Well, you heard from the DM. It works out.
Yeah, we're going to get teleported to the card factory. We're saved.
All right.
Alright, hold on. Let me go ahead and get this thing. Where is it? Why are there so many of them? Oh, it's because I added too many, that's why. Give me a moment.
Oh no. Oh, while Aqua does this, I have a pariah shield, so if anyone stands in my little aura, I can just take the damage for you. Any damage I can take in your place. So just
Oh.
Which thing is giving that?
pariah shield. I can choose to take damage at will from anyone, which is nuts for a 1.5k shield.
Pariah shield?
Pariah shield, yeah.
Oh, pariah
Mhm.
shield.
Pariah shield.
That's what he said.
Pariah shield.
That's what he said.
Oh yeah, it's a reaction. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
It says when a creature you can see within 5 feet of you takes damage.
Yeah, he said if you're standing next to him.
So
Yeah.
I heard him say like anywhere, anyone anywhere. I'm dumb. Don't mind
No,
me.
no. He said in his
That would
little
be crazy.
aura within 5 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Oh,
teleport
they're still
back
here.
immediately. It actually kind of you all appear over inside of Madame Eva's tent.
Oh, hello.
Atreus is just surprised that they're still here.
Poof.
Hmm.
Does
I was
she look
expecting you.
surprised?
I've
Okay,
been
if-
expecting you.
If she doesn't look surprised, I start to buy on the on her thing.
Does she like have a swivel chair? She like turns around. I've been expecting you.
As like her like hands,
You
like,
forgot
clasped
about the
together.
cat.
No, they're just they just have a little orb in front of them, and
Hello.
test.
Hello, Madam. Eva? What was her name again?
Madame Eva.
Madam Eva.
Well, actually, Madame
I
Eva,
keep-
but whatever.
Madam Eva.
Who's
Madame
counting? Madame Eva. Yeah.
Madam Eva.
Nobody's
Madam,
counting
madam,
or
madam,
seeing
madam.
you.
Madame Eva. Your fortune has brought you back over to here. And the things that I have asked you to look into, or that I told you would look into, have not been foreseen yet. But it seems you are on your way now to do one such task.
What are you
Wide-eyed,
guys?
like surprised.
Something to note for your future to help. You should be aware that the tower's influence extends beyond just what you have seen.
Tower or town?
They said tower.
Oh,
Hello.
okay. I think that's pretty clear.
Andrasta's
Okay.
here.
Rin Rin!
Atreus was like, well,
Hello.
yeah.
Welcome back.
Pleasure seeing you again. As he proceeds to leave.
It was good seeing you, Madam Eva.
And then as they look over to Ava, your ending will not be a happy one.
Ava?
Yes.
You know what?
Why?
You may now leave.
Get out of my
Ava
tent,
keeps,
bitch.
Ava
What a-
keeps her cool.
What's
And
what's
this is what the old hag says.
Wait, what about me?
I just realized I need to put on your token that other people can see your HP. Hold on. I'm gonna do that before I forget.
Veery's the only person I cannot see their stats for.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, and
I
I-
built that token wrong then.
Does
Nah, you're good.
she feel
It's a-
anything
it's a
at
small
all
thing.
when she says that?
There we go. Over to you, Viddy.
Yes.
Well, I'm thinking about what they would give you as a reading.
Oh my god.
Those that
Bracelet
you
of
like.
rock magic?
Those that you will like will become your fiercest opponents someday.
Well, they're also ominous.
Weird. I don't like anyone. So I guess no opponents?
Isn't that the
Wait,
dream?
like, you telling us the past?
Wait,
Is-
yeah, are you telling us to pass?
It's like she's telling us the past or something. So that
They
matches
seem
with Ava,
annoyed.
too.
They seem annoyed as you say that, and they just like find yourself very slowly getting inched over like by a magical force to the entrance of the tent.
Is she talking about Avalon?
Yeah,
And
that's
then
what I thought. Because
And the curtains just close.
What? What is wrong with you, Ava? She said something about Ava.
Ending not being happy. Yeah, but she didn't seem very precise today, did she? I wouldn't worry.
Atreus has little to no stock into her readings in the first place, so he just left immediately.
I need to fix this little token.
Yeah,
I made
it's
it small. I made it small on accident. That's why it was.
I thought it was because it was my other familiar, one of Nameless's familiars before, and that's why it's always small by default.
No, it's because if you work on some maps are adjusted to be essentially to have the like the grid system is half. I think it's subdivided more, and that messes with the way that Roll20 has things defaulted if I adjust them accordingly. But I fix it. It's fine now.
I think it's because tokens are adjusted by pixel size. So when you start changing the pixels, it does that.
Yeah, it gets all funky.
Yeah, it's something weird.
Also, I think you made a copy of the familiar page you gave. I see two
Well,
of the same.
It's fixed now. Xenia is fixed.
I'm talking about Draco, the very top one.
Oh,
Of the giant owl, there's two, and I'm pretty sure I didn't edit both.
weird. I mean, I didn't put any image on Draco. That's strange.
Oh, I did, but
Oh.
when I changed the name of one, I think it also changed the name of the other one. So I feel like the two copies are linked for some reason. I mean, I just need one.
odd because I didn't link them at all. Dun
Oh.
dun dun. That was a completely
Creepy.
brand new sheet.
I
Spooky.
can also make a ready sheet. I haven't done much. I just want to put the name down.
Spooky. So I'm
Okay,
just
I'm gonna
double checking something. Ta-da. And you. Oh, just give me a second. I'm checking something. And so you're heading south over to where the werewolf lair is, right? That's their direct destination.
Yeah.
Okay. It's because I'm looking at the remaining time essentially, and I think that's what's which will be, things will take longer than the remaining 30 minutes without going significantly over time. So, trying to think of what to do in that instance. I guess. Yeah, I mean, for one, yeah, you are going to level up, as this is essentially what is like the end of what happens here. But I guess if there's one thing that could happen, if like for the next bit of time, one, you can level up now, and also two, as you're getting ready to head down from Barovia, down toward the next area. If you had any NPCs during this time that you had wanted to talk to, for whatever reason, then we could get that done. Because you had met a lot of people and talked with them during your journey. Setting things up again. But it's a little bit of a shorter session because of just the way that things panned out this time.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wait, are we actually
Oh.
fighting the werewolves?
Not right now. No.
Like our plan though.
That's a good discussion you should have.
Like,
I wanted to just talk to them first.
we can try talking to them, but we have to be prepared to fight them, and I'm pretty sure we will.
Oh, we leveled up?
Level
Yep.
up.
Welcome to level 11.
Wait, is this the legendary level up for fighter? Do I finally get
Is
the legendary 3
3 attacks.
3 attacks.
Oh my
That's
god.
beautiful.
Best level up ever.
I wish I got more attacks.
Your cantrip
Maybe.
levels up.
My
Your cantrip
will-
becomes better level 11, yeah.
I get more spell slots finally.
Hey, I get Destroy Undead CR2.
Alright, let's see. Do I finally
This is the
do I
first level up in the history of
do
level
I
up.
continue to
mean,
roll above average?
You're a full caster, so what you should be looking at is now you have a 6th level spell slot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
Thanks.
You want... Yeah, not only that, also at level 11, your turn undead is what? The destroy undead part, the healing is a bit better now. It goes up to 20, I think? No. Wait, it's 5 times destroy undead CR, and it's...
You should just make a table and put it in the description there in your PDF.
Yeah,
So you don't
that
have
would
to
help
do
too.
this math in the future.
Doesn't happen
Alright,
too often,
6th
though.
level spell.
Yeah, it's a 20 heal that you have now on when you use your turn undead.
A 20 level 20 heal. A
No, on
20
destroy
As in
undead.
20 health worth of healing, I think is what he's saying.
I hate Destroy Undead because it literally confuses the shit out of me. Like, I wish there was
At
just
level
like a
5,
Destroy Undead button I can click for the
You
healing.
can make a destroy undead button. It's
It's
yeah.
like,
destroy undead. The damage for that is... and then more.
It's the destroy undead button. All it says is
But
destroy
look how
undead.
easy it is. Just destroy undead.
Oh boy, I can't wait for my thing to just straight up destroy undead.
yeah, honestly, whenever undead come into my area, they get destroyed.
I mean, that's the cleric capstone, basically.
Yeah.
If I get an extra attack, it doesn't stack, right? But you said you gain something else.
Yeah. I think what I placed was as the alternate feature to that was you get one. You can like when you take the attack action, you can attack once per short rest. And I think there was something else I tacked onto that.
Yo,
trying to
I
remember
can
what.
create undead. What?
Yeah, I'll have to look it up later what exactly it was.
Okay.